Opus 62, number 1, played by Stephen Hoff. When I finished recording the Nocturnes, I felt it was the best of me, Stephen says. Best I could possibly do. Well, doing your best is all we can ever ask of anyone, isn't it? Sage advice from GCSE results today. And more on that in a while.
Oh, not GCSE results.
Pipe fans, of course, in many parts of the country. The rain this morning is a welcome relief for the gardeners. I sat in my sister-in-law's beautiful parched garden at the weekend.
Well, we're not really interested in what you do.
It just got me thinking, have you ever had a moment like this? You know?
Oh, fuck off, Pete. Your voice is weird.
Drop me a text, 81333, start your message with the letters RH. Right, 6:40, it's time for us to find some room in our calm corner. We re-recorded this one in Hornsey as part of Kirby's Coach Trip. Drowning child. Now Dale Clay, he was only 4 when he got into difficulty in the water, and he's never forgotten the person who saved him. Now it's prompted a very special reunion last year when Dale was reunited with Ian Deakin, who was the lifeguard who rescued him, and yeah, they made up, they all came together at his wedding. Joe Makel from Look North has the story.
Awesome.
It is.
On days when all we can think about is having fun, there are those who are focused on keeping us safe. Eyes on the water, always watching. And once you've been a lifeguard, those thoughts never really leave. Ian worked in the East Coast holiday camps for 17 years.
It's an automatic thing. If I go to a swimming pool now, I'm not going to watch my friends there, I'm watching the pool. I come for a walk around the prom and I'm looking out. I'm thinking, well, I hope everybody's alright out there. You've got it for the rest of your life once you become a lifeguard.
And it's a job where you can make a difference. Ian's about to meet with someone who thinks he's very special. Dale was just 4 drowned.
I like you.
Ian saved him.
Awesome. What an hero.
Getting in touch again
That's a
happened
true
by
hero.
chance. Someone showed Dale a video of Ian singing as Elvis. Even 30 years later, he recognised him.
And I said to him, he saved my life. That's shaky, that saved my life. I ran off to the pool, thought I could swim, went to the slide, and there was a few older kids behind me, and I couldn't get back down the stairs, so I just thought, I may as well. And I went down the slide and sank. He was dead weight when I got hold of him. And I had to put him onto my chest to do the rescue, and it took me quite a bit to get to the side. Put 2 breaths into Dale, 1 compression, another compression, and he come round. I can't believe it, to be quite honest with you.
Good on you,
Kept the
mate.
photo, and on the back it says, Shaky saved Dale's life, 24th of August 1990. That picture's been on my side, being a kid, all my life.
What do you think of him?
He's amazing. He's absolutely amazing. He's wonderful. He is. Cheers, Dale. That won't be everyone for you.
Awesome. That's what news should be about.
Beautiful
Good
story
news.
that's amazing. You reunited at your wedding with the person that saved your life. Fantastic
Awesome.
stuff. Right, it is time for us to pause for thoughts.
So I'm tears in the eye.
A little bit later than usual, but you know, we're going to jump into it. We have Mike Burton, who's founder of Alter Schools, with the honours today. Mike, good morning. Welcome to the show. Lovely to have you with us.
Morning.
Please.
How you doing, okay?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good. What a story, by the way. Just listening to that, that's amazing.
Incredible, isn't it? And like, I
Beautiful, mate.
thought it was amazing. I thought it was
Beautiful.
really, really interesting what Ian Deacon, the lifeguard, was saying, that when he goes to the pool, he's never sort of watching his kids or his mates. He's just watching the safety of the pool, so he can't switch it off. But that just shows you how good of a lifeguard he is.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually
What a man. What a
saved
man.
his life. Yeah, it's nice to see them come together. Right then, we are ready, and you know, all primed and ready to hear what you got to say, Mike. So please take it away.
Brilliant. Well, my pause for thought today is, and it's one of those times where I want to say to people is, and you can read into this, it's a little bit of a tagline, but you can't rush a good time. And I think we're all guilty of trying to rush a good time, and you know, in more ways than one. And I know there'll be a few people having a little bit of a smile and a giggle when it comes to that about rushing a good time. But what I mean is, in life, we are so eager for results. We're so eager to achieve something today rather than taking our time and actually giving ourselves the best opportunity to actually succeed. And what I mean is, whether people want to improve a health goal, whether they want to improve their mental health, their physical health, they want to improve their education, they want to improve their career prospects, whether they want to improve a relationship, whatever it might be, we actually sabotage ourselves because we try and rush the process, which finds that actually, you know, most people fail any type of goal within 21 days because what they do is they apply too much pressure and they want to achieve it too quick. So that happens and results in 3 things. One, you don't achieve it, which creates negative thoughts and feelings and makes you feel down. 2, it informs that subconscious. Lots of us, including me, still struggle with that self-doubt. You know, your self-esteem is low, and that sometimes comes from that childhood experiences, things that people have, you know, subconsciously believe that isn't true, that they can't achieve. And then the third thing is that ends up putting them in a negative space where then they become a person who doesn't want to take risks. They don't want to try and better themselves, and they stay in the comfort zone, which means a lot of the time they're staying in an unhappy place and they're not fulfilling their life. So what I want to say to people is, we can all achieve whatever we want to achieve, but we need to stop trying to rush the process, and we need to stop trying to rush a good time, because a good time should take a long time, and actually that's going to enable us to take any type of process and break it down. So whether you want to, we've got, like today's a great example, we've got GCSE results day. So many people won't enjoy today because they'll be thinking about what's next, what am I doing at college, what am I going to do with my job, what am I going to do with my life. Enjoy today. Think what your next goal is going to be, and it might be the next 2 or 3 years at college to then go to university. But enjoy the celebration, and then set yourself small goals and make sure you do celebrate them. Build your self-esteem, enjoy the process, realise you can achieve, And then when you realise and you create that as a habit, you realise you're more powerful. So what I want to say to people is, everybody should have goals to better themselves, and we can all achieve it. But if we try and rush the process, we will more than likely fail, and then we won't better ourselves. So all I want to say to people is, don't rush a good time, break something down, take small steps, ask for advice, and make sure, please make sure every time you, if it's a weight loss goal, every time you lose a pound, celebrate it. If it's every time you read a new book because you're bettering yourself, celebrate it. If it's every time that you get a promotion at work or complete a task, celebrate it, because you're reinforcing to your subconscious that you are amazing. You can achieve anything you want to achieve, but it's going to take time, it's going to take hard work, but you can achieve it. So yeah, the pause for thought is, don't rush your good time, enjoy the long time, enjoy the process, and you can achieve anything.
Absolutely love it, man. You're so right, you're so right. There's a fantastic book called Atomic Habits which really looks into this, and I implore anyone who's struggling with achieving goals and putting too much pressure on themselves and wondering how can I get into this thing that I really want to do, but it really helps you break things down, look at your day to day and figure out how can I do these things in small increments that build up to, you know, bigger results. But Mike, thank you very much for joining us. It's a wonderful message, and I hope that there's people listening to that can pass it on to those people who are getting their GCSE results and wondering what is next. Mike, thank you very much for lovely words, man. Do take care. Mike Burton, then founder of Watch Schools.
On BBC iPlayer.
Hello, Catherine Ryan here, self-proclaimed expert of shiny things.
You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be. We're once again on the hunt to crown Britain's next jewellery star. I'm gonna solder the heck out of these.
It's good to go in with a plan and then just wing it.
Yes, all that glitters is back. I'm at a stage where pants on fire. Life's so much better when it's shimmery.
It's chic and sophisticated.
Wow. The new series of All That Glitters starts tonight at 9 on BBC iPlayer.
Early question club, guys. I asked you this big, very deep, introspective question. Your sex life is now the last thing you watch. What is the title? Claire's gone for In the Night Garden. Gary says Red Dwarf. Rhiannon says Better Call Saul. Okay then. Tara got the same one as me. Trainwreck. Humphrey says, now you're just showing off, you exhibitionist. Four in a bed. All right then. And Ellie says, I don't remember reading anything called non-existent. LMAO. All right then.
Right, we'll pause it there, guys.
Last year to Clarksville.